Respected my class in charge and all my dear friends. First of all, a very great morning to all of you. Today we are here for a good discussion. Myself Sachin.
Me Rakshit.
I Nikhil.
Myself Rohit.
I am Udit.
And today our topic for a group discussion is public sector and private sector of Indian economy. So firstly, to understand this, we have to learn about public sectors and private sectors, what this actually means. So firstly, coming on our private sectors, these sectors are owned by an individual or a group of individuals. The main motive of private sector is to earn money. These are, as we know that these are earned by an individual, so full control is under that individual or group of individuals, means there is no interference of government in these sectors. So now, what is the definition of public sectors? Public sectors are the sectors which are owned by Indian government in India. There is full interference of government in it. The work for the public sector is for the welfare of the country. They always work for the welfare of the country. Then they have no motive to earn money. So now, we will further continue our topic about the advantages of public sectors and private sectors. So in public sector, we have job security, we have high income in doing less hours of work, but in private sectors also in today's field, we can see that they are giving high wages, but there is no job security. They are giving health bimas also, but there is no job security in the private sector, whereas in public sector, there is full job security. So now my friend Rakshit will share his views about this.
As my friend Sachin have told you about private sector, so now I will tell you about private sector. Private sector is the sector of Indian economy. Private sector is owned by an individual or a group of individuals which own the member of a community. They provided many opportunities to the people. They provide about 90% job to the people in India. They provide informal and formal sector job opportunity. They provide delivery of critical goods. They improve the condition of the vulnerable groups in India by providing them jobs. They increase the investment in the country and increase the national income of the country. They are the most contributor of the national income in the country. Interactive planning is necessary for the private sector in India. So now my friend Nikhil will share his views.
Private sector is a sector of Indian economy. It refers to the business enterprise which are owned, controlled, managed by an individual or a group of individuals. The main motive of private sector is to earn only profit. The government cannot interfere in the function of private sector. Private sector paying low wages to the laborers and takes longer hour of work. It acts as unorganized sector. Mostly it is uncorporated sector. But public sector run by government and provide many facilities like education facilities, healthcare facilities, water supply facilities. It act as organized sector. Mostly it is corporate sector. Example of public sectors are public schools, public park and government schools, colleges. Now my friend Rohit will share his views.
The another name of private and public sector are unorganized and organized sector. In unorganized sector, this is organized by the group of people or a single people. In this, their main motive is to earn money. Now, organized sector, this is the sector in which this is organized by the government, and the main motive of this organized sector is to make the welfare of the country. There are many examples of private and public sector. For example, private schools, private colleges, private hospitals. Now about public sector. In this public sector, examples are government school, government hospitals, government colleges. In this, the people get many advantages of public sector and private sector. Now my friend Udit will share his views.
Public sector. Public sector is a sector of Indian economy. There is no role of government in the public sector. The main motive of the public sector is only to earn profit. Any people or group of members start any institution, company, school. So this is considered in a public sector. There is two sector, public sector and a private sector. The public sector is organized by the government and the main motive of the public sector is only for the development of the country. And there is so many difference between the public sector and the private sector. In the public sector, the government pay the high wages and there is health facilities, education facilities, but in the private facilities there is only the working hours was increases and they pay the less wages. Now I will tell you about the example of the public sector and the private sector. In the example of the public sector is any government school, hospitals, and the private sector any limited companies, etc. Many people give and many papers for the jobs in the public sector. Now, I will tell you difference between the government school and the private school. In the government school, till 9 to 10 classes, they did not pay any fees, but in the private school, they pay the fees within the nursery classes. Now, my friend Sachin will share his views.
So friends, from this conversation, we have concluded that both private sectors and public sectors are important for the welfare and for the development of our country, India. So this was all from our side. Thank you and have a nice day.